Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and teachers at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. This is Yahweh from the service of Yahweh Yahweh Shai from the Las Vegas, Nevada branch. Shalom to the hopefully elect and the brothers that's doing the work. And we in the New Moon Sabbath right now until today is so-called Tuesday. So till evening, that's when the Sabbath is over, this evening. But we're in the New Moon Sabbath right now. But I'm going to let this video play so you can see all these idiots that desire the great day of the Lord. And they're amazed at it. So let's play this video.
Listen to this crowd. Here we go. We can see it.
Plunged into darkness. Megan Alexander in Austin, Texas was among the first to witness America's total eclipse.
Shlachya, free use, free use.
Look at this. The temperature has dropped a bit. We do have some clouds in the sky, but you can see just a little bit. Oh, there we go. It's getting dark here. Listen to this crowd. Here we go. We can see it.
The awe-inspiring event captured the imaginations of the entire country. 99% of Americans witnessed at least a partial eclipse. Inside Edition's reporters were positioned from Texas to Niagara Falls, where the crowds gathered before dawn.
These are one of those moments that you want to just be there for.
Layla and Brock Acey drove 900 miles from Atlanta. Best friends Sonia and Alex came from Baltimore.
I'm like, this is going to be great. I'm like, it's kind of cloudy. I'm like, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
CBS Mornings anchor Tony DeCopel is in Indianapolis, where stargazers camped out overnight at the city's famed Speedway.
People have driven for hours and hours from more than a dozen states, as far away as Florida, South Carolina. They are in a state of excitement, in a state of awe, in a state of wonder. People are prepared for their lives to change, potentially. It's a rare communal moment of awe.
Wow.
In New York City, Allison Hall was at the edge in Hudson Yards at 100 stories. It's the highest outdoor balcony in the Western Hemisphere.
It's incredible just seeing a sliver of the sun. Everybody here is just in awe of what we're seeing.
I see it.
And Anne Mercogliano was on the deck of the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum.
And there it is from this historic location, the deck of the USS Intrepid, where you can see behind me, hundreds of people are here. Take a look all the way around to view this monumental event.
In Cleveland, a 3 p.m. ball game turned from a day game to a night game. And this plane flew above the clouds for a bird's eye view of the eclipse, as seen in this time lapse. From north to south, an unforgettable experience shared by millions of Americans.
It is the moment of totality here in Niagara Falls, Canada. What an awesome and weird and strange and amazing. Listen to the crowd. Listen to these guys. It is total darkness at 3:18 in the afternoon here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Let's turn the light off on our camera to show you how dark it is. Look at that. This is unreal.
That's them. So let's get some scriptures out to explain these people. Let me start with Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Meaning ain't no light that's gonna be in this they will show some darkness too. He said, turn off the light so we can see the darknesses. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's a sign. They're like an eyeball looking at you. And look at this Idumean. They amazed at this. The Lord said in Amos 5:18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. They desire this. Look, it's dark now. Look, it's dark. We can see it. That's what she said. Wow. Let's get some more scriptures of these people. Matter of fact, let me look up the word darkness in the blue letter. Here it is.
Strong's H2822. Choshech. Choshech.
It's hot shot. It's hot shot. Well, we should say it. But let me look up. It says darkness, obscurity. Let's look up the word obscurity. Let's do a web search on that word. Here it is. It means
Obscurity.
It means the state of being unknown. Here's the one right here. The quality of being difficult to understand. You can see it for yourself. The quality right there. The quality of being difficult to understand. That's what the darkness mean in Amos, what's that, 5:18? Darkness, it means the quality of being difficult to understand. They still don't understand the eclipse. They do not understand why is it happening. Let me read it one more time. In Amos. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So before the great day of the Lord, they gonna see this verse. They did already had the earthquake. An earthquake in diverse places like New York. They not used to no earthquake. I've been through an earthquake, and it's not pleasant. And everything is shaking around your ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some more scriptures. Let me go to Joel. Let me go to Joel. Go to Joel. Matter of fact, let me use this one. Slakia. Or Ya'ala, meaning Yahweh the power. That's Joel 2:31. Here it is. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. They amazed at it. They about to witness some shit. It's going to be too hard. It's going to be difficult to understand. But the election understand what's going on. Slakia. Let me read that again. It says, this Joel 2:31, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Before. And what they just witnessed right here, look at them. They desire the great day of the Lord. And it's going to be difficult to understand. And they're going to be trying to go out on the highways and byways and find the Lord's prophets out there. And they're going to be nowhere to be found. Because he going to hide us in dens or caves. You know how, I think it's Isaiah, was it Isaiah? That was hiding all the prophets in caves of 50 from Jezebel, because she was going around deleting the prophets. But the Lord going to hide us that day. We ain't going to be out here prophesying no more. Look at them. They desire, they happy. The eclipse like an eye looking at you. Like an eyeball, like a big giant eye. That is terrible. That is terrible. Let me get Acts. Let me get Acts 2:19. This is Acts 2:19, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. We seen that on that volcano. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that real quick. Let me get that. There it is. We seen that. Here it is. After the sponsor. Right there. This unusual, man. A volcano. Look at that, man. That is unusual. You know, back in the day when I used to smoke a cigarette, I used to blow circles of smoke out my mouth. So something's in that volcano doing that. It's probably a dragon under there blowing smokes. Boy, oh boy. I used to do that with my cigarette. I used to inhale the smoke and blow circles of smoke with my mouth to form a circle. So something's in that volcano doing that, man. For the great, terrible day of the Lord. It's going to be too hard. It's going to be difficult to understand. Look at that, man. Something's in that volcano, man. And they're going to be surprised who's going to crawl up out of there. Because the Lord did say there's creatures on this planet that had never been seen by man. So, let's get some more scriptures. Just go back to the other one. Slakia, where we at? Slakia. Let's go back. Let's go back to these motherfuckers that desire the great day of the Lord. Where the devil's at? Let's go here. There they are. Thousands of bitter. That's what American means. Bitter. There it is. Let me put this on loop. It says thousands of Americans come to see the eclipse, with thousands of bitter people. It should say millions of bitter people came to see the eclipse. Look, oh wow! Let's get here. Let's go to Jeremiah. And 2. This is Jeremiah 10 verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Look, like that chocolate lady with her best friend. Look, learn not the way of the heathen. She came out there with that devil. And she gonna be judged. What if it was one of those terrorist acts that just happened? And you know them so-called terrorists like to do stuff around a bunch of Idumeans. So this is Jeremiah 10 and verse 2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua HaMashiach. Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Look at them all on that balcony right there. Look at them. Look at them. You don't see a bunch of jakes gathering around. Look, nigga. Look at the sun, nigga. No, you don't see that. The Lord ain't no joke with this one. Jeremiah 10, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. It's like, look at him. There's not a bunch of jakes out there, except for him. And you know what he is? Mr. Tom. Mr. Tommy. That's my uncle. Who? Uncle Tom. That nigga's a straight COON. Look, whoa! Look, let me read this over again. Jeremiah 10 verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh the power. Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Let me end it with this one too, man. Look, they forgot what they did to us too. Let me end it with this one. This is Jeremiah, Joel, or Yahweh the power, 2 verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive them into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the uttermost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savior shall come up, because he have done great things. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. You know what I'm saying? To these people here, right here, ain't a bunch of jakes out there. Look, we're not even tripping off the solar eclipse. I didn't buy no 3D glasses, whatever you call them glasses. Look at them. Wow. This is not us, Ock. It's incredible. It's like we can touch it. They desire the great day of the Lord. It's going to be difficult to understand. It ain't going to catch us out there on the highways and byways when all hell breaking loose. Yeah, whoever's out there when all hell breaking loose trying to prophesy the hell that's breaking loose going to get caught up in that moment. Especially us Sakari with these sticks at camp. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Darkness, not light. Look at them. This is insane. Hold your phones in the air. Wow. He gonna get caught up with them too. He gonna get caught up that day. Oh, you jakes that want to be around these devils, you're gonna get caught up. And what the Lord saying, Jeremiah, let me read that. Let me keep reading that again, man. That goes good with this scripture right here. I mean, this show right here. Jeremiah 10 verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. They are dismayed. Let's look up that word. Let's go to the blue letter. When I seen this earlier, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do a video on this one. These people are out of their mind. They desire the great day of Yahweh the power. Here it is, dismayed.
Strong's H 2865. Chafath.
It means to be shattered, be dismayed, be broken, be abolished, be afraid. Let's look up that word abolished.
Abolish.
It means put to end. Do away with. They about to be done away, They about to be done away. They about to. The Most High ain't no joke, man. The Most High is no joke. Terrified. Ooh. It means to be broken, be dismayed. They're gonna be broken. It is one shattered, to be shattered. Let's look up the word shattered. Yeah.
Shattered.
Broken into many pieces. Boy, oh boy. Boy, this is going to be a sight to see then. It's going to be a sight to see. And with that, shalawah, shalawah.